Hello, I'm Mr. Bankett, H.G. Hill's new Dean of Students. I'm happy to be with you today to talk about coming back in-person learning. Because of COVID, we have created plans and procedures to make sure we keep you safe and follow guidelines for contact tracing if it is necessary. We've had our 5th graders in the building for 2 days now, and they are doing great. They had a lot to learn, but since it was the new for them, it was easy to follow the new plan and procedures. Since most of you have been with us before, things will seem a little different, maybe even a lot different. Some things have changed quite a bit. I'm asking for you to watch this video as we are presenting today carefully and write down your questions as we go. Our chat is disabled until the end, so you won't be distracted. I want to encourage you to pay close attention because there will be some questions at the end and you'll have opportunities to win some prizes. You will also have a lot of time to ask questions. Let's get started by talking about arrival. This is one of our big changes. You won't get off the bus until an adult tells your driver it is okay for you to do so. You will also not come through the front door. Every grade level has a specific entrance this year. Car riders will come from the car rider line all the way around the building to those entrances. You won't go to the side door by the cafeteria. The other big change is getting breakfast. You will not go directly to the cafeteria when you walk in the building. A grab-and-go breakfast will be waiting for you on your hallway. Let's take a look at the beginning with our biggest class that is returning, the 7th grade.
Hi, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. This year, arrival is going to look a little bit different. When you get off the bus, 7th graders are going to enter through the front door. 6th graders are going to enter through their hallway door, and 8th graders, you're going to the gym to enter. Make sure you go to the right door. 7th grade is the front door, 6th grade is your hallway door, and 8th grade, you will go all the way to the gym.
Hi guys, as you get off the bus, you will be in a line, socially distant. This is what socially distant looks like.
As you arrive to the door that you're going to enter at your grade level, you will be greeted by a teacher that's going to check your name to make sure that you are actually supposed to be here with us in person. Miss Baker! Hi, good morning! Wait 1 second. Tell me your name.
Mrs. Scott.
You're here. Go on in. Hi, how are you?
Miss Hackett.
Yep, you're here.
Miss Gunter.
Oh, Miss Gunter, it's so good to see you.
So good to
Come
see you.
on in. Oh. I don't see your name on the list. Wait right here, because you're going to have to go somewhere special. Once you enter the front door, 7th graders, you're going to walk around the fireplace on the green dots to stay socially distant. And then you're going to stay on the right side of the hallway all the way up to where your breakfast table will be. Hey, 7th grade. Hi, 7th grade. Once you've made it to the top of the ramp, you will pick up your breakfast at the table where Mr. DeBerry, the new band teacher, will be standing. You'll take your breakfast from the table. You'll continue straight down the hallway to your homeroom class.
Okay, so when you get here on Friday, you will be going to your 3rd period class, which is your home room. So if you have Miss Jones, this is her classroom, room 301. Miss Humble, room 302, will also be using this as one of our lunch rooms. As you're walking down the hallway, you are staying on the right side following the racetrack. We're not going to the bathroom first thing in the morning. We're going to go straight to our 3rd period class. We will keep on walking down the racetrack. We've got a long way for the hallway. And then our first classroom we are coming to is Miss Leap. If you have Miss Leap for your 3rd period class, this is your room, room 306, Miss Leap. And there's your homeroom. Thanks so much. If you have Miss McInnes, room 308 for your 3rd period class, this is your homeroom. And we make our loop around the racetrack just past Miss McInnes's door. And we will keep on walking. If you have Mr. Green for your homeroom, room 307, this is where you go. You're welcome. If you have Mr. Tomlin for your homeroom, it's room 305, right there. And if you have Miss Cornell for your homeroom, your third period class, it's room 303 right here. And also on our hall, there are 3 rooms designated for lunchrooms. Mr. Wood's room, Miss Buchanan's room, and Miss Humple's room. You will know your assigned lunch location when you are here on Friday.
So 7th grade, you've seen that if you are a car rider, you will not use the door near the cafeteria to come in the building. You will go in from the front of the school and use the front door along with the 7th grade bus riders. Tomorrow on our first day together, you will go to your homeroom, which on your schedule will be Class 3. Please check your schedule. Tomorrow, come in, get your breakfast, follow the racetrack to your homeroom, which again is Class 3 on your schedule. So next up are the 8th graders. Let's take a look at how the 8th grade comes off the bus or at the car riders. 8th and 6th, remember this, only 7th grade is using the front door. 8th grade, your assigned door to come into school is the gym door. That's right, the gym door.
I'm an 8th grader, so I came off the bus over there, I took a left, and now I'm headed to the gym. Back at school!
All right, 8th graders. Hi! But you do need to put your phone up right now for me, please, because we're going to have to keep them all the way off and in the bottom of your backpack.
Stop here for a second. Several times a day, you will hear me talk about phones. I know a lot of you bring your phones to school, and that's okay. But Panthers, the one thing that hasn't changed this year is our rule about phones. When you get in the building, your phones must be turned off. As you come to an assigned entrance, we need your earbuds and phones off and away. It doesn't come out of your backpack for any reason during the day. If phones are used improperly, you will spend time with me. Same as always. First offense, your phone is taken until the end of the day. After the first offense, an adult must come and sign for it. Now let's get back to some of the 8th grade procedures.
8th graders, as you arrive, someone, I think it's actually Miss Brantley, will be here at the door to meet you and check to make sure you're supposed to be here.
Meredith, officer.
Yes, go on in. No, Mr. Panther, not again. 8th grade, as you come in the gym, your breakfast station is going to be at half court. So you'll walk down the sidelines and you'll pick up your breakfast at the white table here in the middle, and you'll carry it all the way around the racetrack to your homeroom teacher. Remember, 8th grade, your homeroom teacher is Class 2. All right, 8th grade, as you come in the hallway, Miss Reel's room is going to be a lunchroom. Miss Powell's room is actually storage. No one will be going in there. You will continue on the right side of the hallway past the bathroom. There's no bathroom break as you first come in. Miss Jackson's room is the first door on your right. Mr. Tomlin's room is going to be storage. No one will be in that room. As you make the turn on the racetrack, Miss Atkins will be the first door. Miss Griffin will be your second door. Once again, 8th grade, we're not going to the bathroom right now, so you will continue to pass it. And if your homeroom, or Class 2, is Mr. Sales, you'll go in his classroom, which is the last one on the right.
Mr. Sales!
What used to be one of our favorite times in the morning, standing by our lockers, talking with our friends, isn't going to happen this year. No lockers, we have to carry everything in our backpacks because the germs.
8th grade, that was a pretty big change. But as our oldest and most mature students, we know you can handle it. Remember, tomorrow your racetrack through your hallway to your homeroom. Your homeroom is Class 2. Take a look and find Class 2. That's where you go after you have picked up your breakfast. but not least, coming into the building are the 6th graders. Your entrance is also different this year. 6th grade bus riders turn left off the bus and follow the sidewalk along the side of the building to the back of the 6th grade. Car riders, too, come all the way around from the car rider side past the buses to the sidewalk by the 6th grade. We will help show the way tomorrow. Don't worry. Let's take a look at the entrance procedures and hallway.
If you're in 6th grade, you'll get off the bus and make a left and follow the path on the sidewalk. Hi, 6th grade. Once you make the turn, you'll enter on your 6th grade hallway after checking your name with the adult at the door. Once you go in the 6th grade hallway, breakfast table will be immediately on your left. You'll grab your breakfast and walk all the way around the racetrack. Once you enter 6th grade, you'll grab your breakfast, you'll come down the right side of the hallway. The first room you'll come to is Miss Warren. Miss Warren's room is also going to be used as a lunchroom. The next room you come to, room 205, is Miss Gunter's classroom. You will go into Miss Gunter's room if you have her for homeroom, which is 2nd period or class 2. The room here says Miss House, but that room is actually going to be 201, and it's a storage room because she is virtual. As you make the turn on the racetrack, you'll come to Miss Gale's room. Miss Gale is virtual. Next door to Miss Gale is Mr. May. He's in person, so if you have Mr. May for class 2, which is homeroom, you would enter his room. And the last 2 rooms on the 6th grade hallway are Miss Scott's room, which is 206, and Miss Sanchez's room, which is 208. Again, class 2 is your homeroom.
Remember, 6th grade, tomorrow you will come in the building, get your breakfast, and follow the racetrack to your homeroom. Your homeroom is class 2 on your schedule. Take a look and find class 2. That's where you will go. Hey Panthers, your teachers will go over a lot of information tomorrow about how you change classes, how you go to related arts, and how you move around in your room. Remember, we said a few minutes ago that one of the biggest changes is no lockers. The lockers are too close to each other and they carry germs. This means we must carry everything with you in your backpack at all times. Let's take a look at how we unload and unload our bags during and after class. As well, look at examples of bags that are too heavy or not too heavy.
Once you arrive in class, you've got to be sure to unpack the things that you need. You have your computer with the cover, the protective cover. You're probably going to need some notebook paper. I think everybody knows you're supposed to have a notebook. You'll need to make sure that you bring your charger with you. That's really necessary. Then you probably will have your keys to get back in your house. You'll have some pens, pencils. You might have headphones or, headphones or earbuds that you can use during the day. You'll need those. One of the most important things to do each day as you come in the building is if you're listening to music on your phone through earbuds, you have to take those out and then turn off your phone, put it back into your backpack, zip it up, and the backpack and your coat will fit on the back of your chair. When it's time to leave class, you need to be sure that you pack up very carefully and do not leave anything. You'll drop your computer in, your headphones, if you've needed those. Make sure you take your charger, and also be sure that you get all of your supplies so that you can use them in your very next class. One of the things to remember is before you leave, zip your backpack up so that things do not fall out. Then you can put it on your back, be ready to go. But first, your teacher will spray your desk. You'll be given a wipe to wipe it around, drop it in the trash, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, friends, we need to talk about our backpacks. You saw what our friends loaded up her backpack with, and she's got it on her back and she's ready to carry it. What do you have in your backpack? I made sure that I brought all the things I need. Of course, I have a water bottle. I also have my computer in its protective case. I have some paper, pencils in a folder. I also have my charger, and I have my ELA novel that we're reading. I might sometime have another independent reading book, but it's just the right weight. I can easily carry it. Did you bring a bunch of extra stuff from home? No, I didn't have room for that, and then it would have been too heavy to carry all day. Good idea. Your backpack looks really heavy. I'm sorry. What do you have in there?
Well, I have a huge soda. I have my Switch. I have my photo albums of all my friends and binders and my ELA book and my keys to get in the house. It's so heavy. Wait, I didn't even bring my computer.
That's going to be kind of heavy. Are you okay? Don't fall. Don't drop it.
I have to carry this all day.
You do. Everything in there. We can't help you. You're going to have to carry that. Do you think you could do better?
I'll do better tomorrow.
Okay, but bring that computer, okay?
Okay.
Let's review a couple of things here. First, let's review that supply list. Ready? All right, here we go. Computer, charger, earbuds, water bottle, your assigned ELA book, and a few supplies. Those supplies just need to be a few pens, pencils, some notebook paper, and one binder. But the most important thing that you will need is your computer. Panthers, you have to be able to carry it all. We will have sleeves for your computers, and if you need a backpack, water bottle, earbuds, or supplies, we have those too. We have to talk about those phones again, because we will be carrying everything around. That means if you brought a phone, you'll be carrying that too. Resist the urge, my friends. Resist. We do not use the phone in the school building. Tell your family the same thing. Don't text me, don't call me when I'm at school. You need to know about coming to school in the world of COVID. We talked about social distance and contact tracing. This means we have to have some rules and regulations regarding using the restroom and getting some water. We also must use hand sanitizer. Let's talk about some of these procedures.
And you might recognize this as the old way we would hang out at bathrooms. While not correct, it's definitely not happening this year. Hi, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Welcome back to bathroom breaks. Last year, and in previous years here at HG Hill, you were able to leave the classroom to go to the bathroom at any point during the day, as long as you had a bathroom pass. This year, that's not the case. This year, each grade level has a designated time to go to the bathroom, at least a couple of times a day. On the 6th grade hall, we're going to start here. You'll notice there are blue dots on the hallway. Boys will line up on 6th grade on the left side of the hall. Girls will line up on the right side. If you're standing on a blue dot, you are next in line for the bathroom. This year in the bathroom, only 4 people will be allowed inside the bathroom at any given time. Again, we're not leaving the classroom to go to the bathroom this year. You'll go during a class with your teacher. On the 7th grade hallway, girls will line up on the side of the hallway where the girls' bathroom is. The boys will line up closest to the boys' bathroom. Notice there's dots on the floor. If you're standing on one of the dots, you'll be the next person into the bathroom. Hi, 8th grade. One thing to really remember about the 8th grade bathroom, it's reversed from what you're used to in the other grades. This time, boys is on the left, and girls, you're on the right. 8th grade, please remember, you're going to stand on the blue dots when it's your turn to go to the restroom. Your teachers will have you lined up, girls on the right side, boys on the left side. As a reminder, you will not leave class to go to the bathroom this year. You will go as an entire class at a designated time a couple of times a day. It's very, very important to remember, you're not leaving the classroom. You're going as a class to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so during the day, we'll have water breaks, of course, and these are our water fountains.
It's my turn. Wait.
That's going to be all covered up because that's a bad place for germs. So we're going to have to figure something else out.
How am I going to get
No, I don't think you should put your head under the water filler. Here, I've got another student. No, we can show you a little bit better way. Everybody needs a water bottle, 5th grade. All you have to do is just put it right under there. And look at that. It also tells you how many trees and waste we saved by using our water bottle. Fill it up tight. And probably your teacher's going to let you have it in class. And don't worry, we'll get you a water bottle if you don't have one.
Can I have a sip of yours?
No germs.
At our school, everybody, we have hand sanitizer stations all over the building. They're automatic. We do stay 6 feet apart.
Be sure we're not actually touching the machine.
Rub on both sides of your hands.
And we don't throw it at our friends, and every time we see one of these, we use it.
This year is at lunch. You know how crowded the cafeteria at HG Hill can be. Even though there were a few of you in the building this year, there are still too many people for the lunchroom at one time. That's why you saw classrooms on each hallway assigned for lunchrooms, in addition to the cafeteria. Your teacher will let you know how to be assigned. Let's take a look at the lunchroom procedures.
When we get to the arrow that says lunch, our teacher will direct us in the cafeteria. When you enter the cafeteria, you'll turn to your right and follow along the one-way signs. And when you get to the cafeteria aisles, you'll see more stickers. You'll go up and down the rows. You'll pick up a box of food, and you'll continue to follow the one-way pathway.
Still number 2.
I'm number 3.
We do not touch.
You're doing a great job of keeping your social distance. What are all those marks on the tables?
Seat number 1 is back here, because on the table, they're numbered. Seat 1 is here.
Seat 2 is here every day. This is my seat.
Seat 3 is here. I only sit here. I do not sit where there's an X.
It's important that everybody sees how big this cafeteria is. Only 53 kids can eat in here at a time. That's so we can keep you distanced like our friends are over there. Only the seats that don't have an X and they have a number assigned that you were given are the seats you can sit in. It will seem a little empty, but I promise it'll still be fun. Ready?
I'm ready to go. When it's time to leave, the cafeteria people will let you know what to do. You're going to stand. If you have a chair, push it under. Stay in your spot. You will leave in the order of 1 to 53. Number 1 will go first. Number 2.
Number 3. We don't go out the way we came in.
The door will be open for you to go out. Follow the teacher in charge.
A couple of things that are different this year start in our cafeteria. While we're still going to go through the lines in the cafeteria, we're not going to be crowded together. If you notice, there's blue spots on the floor. You need to stand on those while you wait. You will be given a pre-packaged meal. There are no choices this year on what you get for lunch. There's also no snacks being sold, no water fountain available, and no microwaves available. You don't want to eat the school food, you need to bring your own lunch. But again, make sure you bring something to drink and that it's already ready to go. There's no microwave available.
Reminders here. Masks can come off at lunch, but when you are done eating, they go back on. Lunch is prepackaged and there is no choice. There are also no snacks to purchase. If you choose to bring a lunch, it has to be something that you can eat that is unheated. We won't be able to use the microwave. You also won't be able to leave the cafeteria or share food. While we are thinking about it, this is a good time to remind you that for contact tracing and safety, you won't be able to get a pink pass and leave your lunchroom or your classroom. Take a look.
It's very important this year at school to not be in the hallways unescorted. If you find yourself without somebody with you, you need to go back to the classroom that you came from. Nobody should be in the hallways without an adult escort throughout the building.
Hello.
Hi, I need a Band-Aid.
You gotta get that from your class.
Oh, I need to use the phone.
You gotta ask your teacher in your classroom.
I need to see a principal.
You can go talk to your teacher, and if they want you to talk to a principal, they'll come back with you. Bye, see you later.
Bye. Pizza delivery.
All right. I feel like I've given you a lot of information and rules right now. But I'm really a nice guy. I really am. So let's take a look at the SSA. I think you're going to like this.
Okay, so this year we're being very relaxed with our standard school attire. You just have to come to school in appropriate clothing. Jeans are allowed, warm joggers are allowed, hoodies are allowed. But there's one thing about hoodies. The hood can never go on your head in school. It has to stay down. But when we go outside and it's really cold, you can flip it up while you're outside, but as soon as you come in, it has to come down. Again, we're very relaxed with our SSA, but you need to dress appropriately, and the biggest thing of SSA this year is our mask. It has to be worn correctly over your nose and your mouth at all times. Appropriate SSA. My sweatshirt is appropriate. It says kind things. This hoodie is appropriate. Fleece jackets are appropriate. Coats are appropriate. T-shirts are appropriate only if they have kind language and nice images on them. Anything inappropriate is not allowed. Inappropriate means holes in jeans, a lot of skin showing. We just can't do that here at school. So if you have jeans that have holes, put some leggings on underneath them, and those are going to be allowed this year because everybody's wearing a mask. So we're trying to make you as comfortable as possible this year with a little bit of a relaxed SSA. After this video shows, you're going to have plenty of time to ask questions about our SSA policies this year.
What relaxed SSA doesn't mean that you can use your phone at school. I just felt like I should say it one more time. But before we get to dismissal, let's talk about related arts rooms and a big change for the library.
So this is our band room, and as you can see, Mr. DeBerry hasn't finished putting tape around desks, but we just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. You're not Mr. DeBerry!
But I'm pretty good at the drums.
This is the art room, or better known as the art room that houses Miss Mills, the famous portrait artist of A.J. Brown of the Tennessee Titans. Mr. Goheen, what are you doing? Now we're in the choir room. As you can see, Miss Brantley has started to tape off areas for students. All of your belongings will have to be underneath your seats. You will be spread out with plenty of room. Mr. Goheen, it's you again?
We're in the gym now. Even in the gym, we have to stay socially distant. They have X's on the floor to keep you apart.
One classroom we didn't show you was actually the library. You're going to enter it in what used to be the choir room, come through the back door, down the steps, and then follow the blue tape on where to get to your assigned desk. The reason we're using the library is because some of our classes are actually very large because of in-person and virtual numbers. So our larger classes, to social distance, are going to be in the library. We have the room set up for 35 students, safely, socially distant.
And your teacher will let you know what classes those are.
Time for dismissal. Again, there are some changes to bus dismissal, how we line up for car riders, and where we exit the building. Let's take a look.
At dismissal, normally we've been able to talk a little bit because we all dismiss at the same time. This year, though, we have to stay in our seat, packed up, and as quiet as possible because the first call that you hear will be car riders.
Teachers, at this time, car riders and walkers, you are dismissed.
The next call you would hear after car riders leave will be for buses. One thing that's different this year, Panthers, is car riders will no longer leave by the cafeteria. Instead, you'll leave on your grade hallway. 6th grade will go out their 6th grade hall. 7th grade will come out the front door, and 8th grade will cut through the courtyard by Miss McKinnis's room.
Afternoon car riders used to all hang around here, talking to friends, being really close, maybe on their phones. But this year at Car Riders, we have to be a little more distant and a little more safe. Let's show you what that looks like. You're going to see paw prints painted on the stripes. That's your indication of where to line up as the cars drive up. You'll wait for cars like usual, but we'll just do it lined up on the stripes.
One thing that's very, very different this year is how we dismiss buses. In the past, we've done an all call. All buses are dismissed. This year, one bus at a time will be dismissed. You're also going to need to know your correct bus number because they've changed this year. Please try to look that up before you come. If you don't, we'll have it ready. But at the end of the day, we're dismissing one bus at a time, and it'll sound something like this.
At this time, bus 7, you are dismissed.
Woo!
Bus 7, you are dismissed.
Bus dismissal will also look a little different. 6th grade will go out their 6th grade hall. 7th grade will go down the main ramp out the front door. And 8th grade, you will exit through the 7th grade courtyard across from Miss McKinnis's room. We're in the gym to finish up because in a regular school year, this is where we have a lot of fun assemblies and pep rallies. And the best part, it's the furthest away from where I sent Mr. Goheen all the way back to his office.
But there you have it, Panthers. We are very happy to welcome you back into the building. It's been a year. We understand. A lot of changes have come about in this last year, and we are still making changes as we go. But we will stay strong and we will be Panther Pride.